Now, I've had an opportunity in the last few months to really get to know and speak with Kenny Imes on a number of occasions. Talked about his philosophies, his ideas, what he wants for his legacy, and what he wants for his time in service here in Calloway County. And I'm convinced that he is ready to lead us as a Republican, as someone who's experienced this in the past, but had a change and wanted to create that opportunity for everybody else. And in his heart, I believe Kenny Imes is our man. And I appreciate him coming out today and the hard work. I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen the number of signs and the number of folks that are standing in line for Kenny Imes. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our next representative, Kenny Imes.
Senator Winters, all of you true friends. You don't know how humbling and honored a person feels standing up here before you all come out time after time after time and try to make a difference. That's what we all really, I think, as Republicans have at heart. It's really trying to make a difference, to put us back on the right track, to get us going again. And we can do that. I mean, we did that when President Reagan came into office the first time. I mean, we're in similar circumstances, but it's much worse this time. And let me say to Sam, who has become a very dear and a capable friend, that I can support truly. It would be an honor for her to remain like that. I tell you what, if you visit over in Creek County, again, I had the whole county when I served you all as representative back in the 70s. That is one of the most phenomenal groups of people that work hard, that believe in a government that is sound, that's fiscally responsible. They get out and work, and they put their thoughts, their ideas to work every day. Stan, I just want you to pass that on to the people. I have just been astounded at the graciousness, the kindness that they've exhibited to me. And I have assured them that I will equally be their representative as I try to represent us here in Calloway County. This election, Mary Beth and I have talked. We've been married nearly 47 years. And we have talked, and I've asked her, do I think differently now, politically speaking, than I did back then? And she has assured me, that I haven't. So I haven't made any major changes other than changing parties. But let me say again to you that I don't feel like I left the Democratic Party. I feel like the Democratic Party left me. And I really believe that. And to make that point even more, what I'm seeing this election has astounded me. Everything I say that I want to do, that I want to try to do, my vision, my philosophy, my opponents say me too. That's who I am. That's me right down the road. But when you do that, it's sort of like going to Dairy Queen and buying a Sunday. You can get whatever flavor you want that day, you put on there, and hopefully it'll taste good. But in the long haul, when you get down to it, when that Sunday sets out in the sun and gets a little heat on it, you wonder if it's just going to melt down into a mass But let me say, I try to offer you experience. Frankfurt, you got the textbook formula. We've all been to school back when they actually taught government in school, and people had a general understanding. And it works just that way. But it is so much more in depth in the legislature. Senator Winters will tell you, it's not just getting up there and throwing a switch or however you do it now to vote. It's going and knowing how to work, how to get a coalition put together. And people, I've been through this for 40 years. West Kentucky is still ignored by Frankfurt, or taken for granted, even worse, if the Democratic people have been there. I've seen two people work with them. I served Governor Carroll, and I think the world of him. I don't make any, he's a dear friend. But Junior Carroll was from Paducah, went to Frankfurt, and he's still in Frankfurt, and he's still a part of Frankfurt. He's part of the Golden Triangle. Stephen Shear was from Dawson Springs. And the only time that I know of that the governor comes down here is to make like he's doing something with the bridge. And I tell you what, I don't think we all realize that if you just try to see what's going on, Steve Beshear did not build that bridge by himself. Senator Paul, Congressman Whitfield, Judge Stan Humphreys, Judge Mike Miller, Senator Ken Winters helped put that together, helped get the cogs out of Corps of Engineers and all these things, and the EPA and all that, and make this thing happen. That's what we can have if people are willing to work together, to sit down and be reasonable people, to take what they know in their heart to be right and put it in practice. And that's what I want to offer all of us, Calloway County. I want to be a person who can work to get things done. I want to work. Now, this budget, and Senator Humphreys can tell you more than anybody, and Stan can tell you too, we're in a crisis mode in Kentucky. You all do realize that we're the 46th worst place in the state in the nation, and there are 50 states, not 57, like some other people think. We are the 46th at the bottom in personal indebtedness compared to our per capita income. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. But this is real life. I think you'll find that Stan Humphreys and myself will work toward that end. Our relationships with our congressmen, our senators, is just outstanding. They've shown the spirit of cooperation and support for our candidacies as we do theirs. So I ask you again, as Stan has and Ken has, to get involved. It's the poll's open. It's actually 16. You look on my phone now. I've got one of these countdown things. I know when 6 a.m. Tuesday comes, and I remind myself of that every morning, how many days you've got left. And I wish you could say, we almost could say, Ken, Stan, that it was 1 week. I know a lot of times we wish we had 6 more months, but in our heart of hearts, 2 weeks is more than enough. We just need you all to get out there and help us. Thank you all so very much.